Now, when your fish get to a certain size, it is possible they can actually disappear. So this tank's got some whopping big catfish in it, which are actually quite skinny, so could do with a good old feed. The rest of the fish, their weight looks quite good. Maybe a tad on the skinny side, but pretty good. And if you do lose a fish, it is amazing how quickly all the other fish eat that fish. Particularly little fish, they'll just get scoffed off in 2 seconds. But ultimately, at the end of the day, a tank only supports a certain number of fish, whether you like it or not. And then as all your fish grow, some fish have to die. And they can die for varying reasons, but being suppressed from pheromones and phenols is a very common reason. So if you've got a whole bunch of fish and all the fish are growing and the fish are growing and the fish are growing, the fact that some have to die is actually quite normal. So it's really not the case that you buy a whole bunch of fish and you just expect them all to stay there. This guy is a bit skinny. He needs fattening up. But basically, Mother Nature allows you to have a certain amount of fish in the tank. And as you exceed the capacity that Mother Nature has given you, then some fish die. And you literally won't see them because the chances are they're going to go under there, they're going to die, and they're going to get eaten in no time at all with basically nothing left. Now, the things that can help is more regular water changes. So this tank only gets a water change every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. Whereas if it was getting a lot more regular water changes, your pheromones and phenol concentration tends to be better. So therefore, you tend to be able to have more fish. Also, products like polyfilter, this stuff here, that'll help a little bit too. So if we get this into the filter, that'll have a little bit of an advantage. But unfortunately, it's just a fact of life that as fish grow, some fish have to die. The other thing is that Eric Borneman did a study into this, and his exact words were, if I have one fish in this hand that weighs 1 kilogram, and I have 20 fish in the other hand that collectively weigh 1 kilogram, then the 1 kilogram fish requires 20 times the load of the 20 small ones. So when they grow, it's a disproportionate amount of impact on the bio load. Other than that, this tank looks really good. Just need to feed it a bit more. And just know that as your fish grow, some have to die. Unfortunate fact of life.